Well, here I am, another YouTuber begging for your money. I never thought it would come to that, since you might remember that I bitched quite lengthy about these full-time YouTubers and their endless begging for money in the end of their videos, but I thought I'd give you some perspective and tell you how much it costs to make a YouTube channel, because it's quite an interesting topic and I haven't found a lot when I started it. So first, what do you need? Well, obviously a computer and all this stuff surrounding that, but let's ignore this as a cost factor, since I had this stuff anyway and I guess you have too. Then you need a microphone that is a bit more fancy than your average mic you use to tell your friends in TeamSpeak to watch their flanks. Since I never expected that this project would ever make money, well, I went with a cheap $40 microphone, which I guess you can hear. Software, on the other hand, is quite expensive in this regards, but I use freeware that has, let's say, very limited options of what you can do, but it's free. But the real stuff is really expensive and I simply can't afford it. So the initial investment was not all too big to be true. The thing was, I thought I'm gonna make 20 videos or something like that. I hope to get 100 people to see it and get perhaps 5 or 10 subscribers. And I did not turn on monetization for quite some time, and when I did, to be true, I did it out of curiosity. I thought with the information I could then extrapolate how much these full-time YouTubers get. I had never expected that I would hit ever the point where Google actually transfers money. And well, I did not make it. You see, you have to earn $70 until they pay you a cent, and I'm not there. On the other side, there are 11 hours of videos in the last 6 months, and I tell you, to record 11 hours of video, you sit about 30 to 40 hours to record, put cards in, and so on, but most importantly, write scripts. In this case, 306 pages of script, and we are not talking about the time researching here, but this is kind of the same thing as the computer. I would do it anyway, but in the past just for myself and those unlucky bastards who tried to small talk me on a party. In other words, if I would have decided to not make this channel, but use the time to work overtime in the office, I would have been 1 month's salary richer, at least. But I did not. I decided to make something that is not just for me, but to give something back. The thing is, when I ask you for money, it's begging. I mean, I can't sell you a lot because essentially I give what I do out for free. And you can consume it anyway. You don't have to pay me. And you might think, oh, I pay you anyway by watching the stupid ads. Well, tell you what, it's not a lot of money and I haven't seen a cent from that. But anyway, I don't want to make this full time, at least not in the moment, to be true, and I really enjoy making this stuff for you, but the time factor and also the cost factor increases. If you are one of my Facebook fans, you might have seen that I neglected the Facebook page extremely, not even talking about my Minds page. This is due to my severe limitations of time. With the money I could receive via Patreon, I could invest in better hardware and better software, and most importantly, in time. If I can pay someone to mow my lawn, to fix my toilet, or to make my facade, well, I have time to make videos. That means more of them and in a better quality. And my goal is really not to become rich, but to cover my costs, which I have. I mean, that's not just theoretically, it's actually costs, and they are already in the thousands of dollars. However, that's about it. I wanted to say that your kind words kept me going so far. It's wonderful to create something that people value, and I can highly recommend it to anyone. And if you're willing to invest the price of half a soda can per month to help me out, I would be very grateful, and you would enable me to build something bigger and enable me to keep going doing that. Guys, thanks for listening, thanks for all your kind words, and thanks that you consider in the moment to give me $1 a month. Have a great time.